You are what you eat. So, if you eat vegetables, then you are healthy. Not only do they have a bunch of health benefits, but veggies will make your skin glowing, your hair flowing, and your body growing. But do you know not all of your favorite veggies are grown in the US? A huge number has to be imported as well. A huge number has to be imported as well. Hey guys, and welcome back. Do you like veggies? Even if you don't, still, you have to eat them. In today's video, we will talk about the top 10 most grown vegetables in the United States. Let's dive right into it. Number 10, celery. Guys, celery takes its position at number 10 in our list of vegetables that grow in the US. You wouldn't believe that celery only has 10 calories per stalk and is a very famous diet vegetable around the world. But this crispy, crunchy celery actually has a number of health benefits that may surprise you. The fiber in celery can benefit the digestive and cardiovascular systems. Celery also contains antioxidants that may play a role in preventing diseases. Talking about its production, the crop of celery totaled in at 15.6 million, and the total value of celery utilized was nearly 314 million. California and Michigan produce most of the US celery crop for the fresh market and for purchasing into canned, frozen, and dehydrated products, with California producing the majority of the total crop. Number 9. Broccoli. Next on the list of veggies is broccoli. Broccoli is a green vegetable that vaguely resembles a miniature tree. It is a nutritional powerhouse full of vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants. In fact, broccoli has been grown in Europe for centuries, but has only been grown in the United States since 1925. Although California is the major producing state, broccoli is grown in nearly every state. Over the last 35 years, per person consumption of fresh broccoli has increased from 1.4 pounds in 1980 to 7.1 pounds in 2017. Talking about broccoli, you either like it or you hate it. Tell us what you think about broccoli in the comment section. Number 8. Spinach. Coming to my favorite vegetable on the list at number 8, we have spinach. Spinach is a quick maturing, cool season leafy green vegetable crop. It ranks as one of the most nutrient dense of all foods. At just 7 calories per uncooked cup, it is an excellent source of folate and vitamins K, C, A, and E, and also B6. It's also a good source of iron, magnesium, riboflavin, and potassium. Out of all the states, California is the largest spinach producing state. With nearly year round production in the coastal valleys, it produces approximately 65% of all the acres in fresh spinach production. Four states, California, Arizona, New Jersey, and Texas, grow 98% of the commercial fresh market spinach in the US. Also, let's not forget the fact that if you eat some spinach, you get power and strength. Bye bye, the Sailor Man. Number 7. Onions. Moving forward, we have onions, which are the fourth most consumed fresh vegetable in the US, behind potatoes, tomatoes, and sweet corn. In 2017, the annual per capita utilization of onions was 21.9 pounds per person. And interestingly, the onion industry represented the fifth most valuable vegetable produced in the United States. Onions are grown commercially in more than 20 states, literally border to border and coast to coast. Number 6. Sweet potatoes. At number 6, we have the yummy and absolutely delicious sweet potatoes. Due to their growing requirements, sweet potatoes are primarily grown on a large commercial scale in the southern United States. Since 1971, North Carolina is the leading sweet potato production state, producing approximately 60% of all sweet potatoes grown in this country. And surprisingly, US sweet potato production has increased substantially over the last 15 years. National production increased by an average of 6.1% per season since 2000, with a record high production of 31.54 million hundredweight in 2016, with an estimated value of 705.69 million. Guys, I like my sweet potatoes as baked wedges. What about you? Number 5. Carrots. Carrots are primarily consumed fresh and are the sixth most consumed fresh vegetable in the US. Remarkably, the consumption of fresh carrots peaked in 1997 at 14.1 pounds per person, and since then has dropped off and settled into a stable amount of approximately 8.3 pounds per person in 2015, and then in the coming years as well. In contrast, consumption of frozen carrots averaged 1.4 pounds per person. Carrots are very high in beta carotene and also contain vitamin C, vitamin K, potassium, other vitamins and minerals, and of course, dietary fiber. Talking about their production, carrots are grown in and shipped year round from California, with four main production regions. California produces over 85% of all the carrots grown in the United States, Michigan, Texas, and other important carrot producing states. Number four, tomatoes. Coming to number four, we have tomatoes. The native to South America, the tomato was spread around the world following the Spanish colonization of the Americans. The early history of the tomato in the United States was characterized by the colonialist belief that the brightly colored fruit was poisonous. By the time commercial production began in the mid 1800s, the tomato was well established as a popular produce item in the American diet and is consumed in diverse ways. In recent years, approximately 1.42 million tons of fresh market tomatoes and 14.7 million tons of processing tomatoes were harvested from approximately 311,500 acres. Number three, lettuce. Coming in at number three, we have lettuce. Lettuce is categorized as two types, iceberg and leaf, which includes romaine, butterhead, and leaf types. Lettuce has been grown in the United States since colonial times. Total lettuce production in the US in recent years totaled 8,087 million pounds, with 5.7% of domestic production of head lettuce exported and 10.9% of leaf romaine exported. The value of US lettuce production in 2015 totaled nearly 1.9 billion, making lettuce the leading vegetable crop in terms of value. Number 2, sweet corn. Number 2 on this list of top 10 veggies is not shocking at all. It is sweet corn, absolutely loved by all. Guys, do you know sweet corn is a genetic mutation of field corn and was reportedly first grown in Pennsylvania in the mid 1700s? Today, sweet corn is produced for the fresh, frozen, and canned markets. The fresh market accounts for nearly 74% of the value of the sweet corn crop. Now, in terms of production and value, sweet corn is the second largest processing crop, surpassed only by tomatoes. Processing sweet corn production in last years totaled 2.5 million tons with a crop value of 255.5 million. Amazingly, sweet corn is harvested on over 28,000 farms and in all of 50 states. Number 1, potatoes. And last but definitely not the least is our number one vegetable, the potato. Interestingly, China and India are the main producers of potatoes, with the United States ranked fifth among the leading potato producers worldwide. In the United States, Idaho topped the ranking of leading potato producing states with an annual production amount of about 134 million CWT of potatoes in 2020. Washington and Wisconsin were the next largest producers, with production amounting to about 99 million CWT and 28 million CWT, respectively, in that year. Adding a little bit about its history, the potato was first discovered by South America and was widely grown throughout the Americas by 1719. Nowadays, potatoes are grown in almost every region in the United States. And lastly, talking about the US potato utilization in 2019, nearly 60 million CWT of potato was used for chips and fries across the United States. I mean, we all love potatoes, right? It's not a big surprise that potatoes are ranked first. So, guys, this is all for today's video. Tell us in the comments which of the following is your favorite vegetable grown in the US. Thank you for watching.